Hello, it's your boy Nicovelli. You on Nicovelli TV. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all, at the end of this video. Listen, I had to do this video, man, because I want to talk about Donald Trump, who's lying about having COVID. That man does not have COVID. First of all, he tweeted it. He ain't even make a press conference about having COVID. Who does that as a leader when we speak of presidency? He's the damn president, and he tweets about having COVID. Yo, this is insane, man. And then he has a helicopter picks him up in front of his White House and take him to the hospital. Which, by the way, did you see how he walked inside the helicopter? He ain't look fatigued to me. He stood up straight, saluted the Marine, and aboard the helicopter. It was all for show. Yeah, it was all for show. He wanted to put the narrative out there without anybody asking him any questions. That's why he tweeted it. So we could try to figure out what the hell is going on while he's doing it. But you gotta be dumb as a bag of rocks to believe this man has COVID. The reason why Donald Trump said he has the COVID virus when he really doesn't is so he can push that COVID drug that the FDA keeps shutting down. It hasn't been proven to be effective, but Donald Trump needs this drug to be on the market so the world can open up, meaning the city. Businesses can continue to strive. He's a businessman. This is all about him making money. He's not making money when the government is shut down due to the COVID. He knows this. You should know this. There's thousands and thousands of people that supposedly had died from COVID. They've been quarantined for 14 plus more days. Your president fights off COVID in just 3 days. 3 days. Who does that? Who does that? So Trump is now a superhero now when we speak of this COVID. He's the only one that can fight COVID off at 77 years of age. The world just a little bit over 2 days ago thought he was dying. Yeah. It ain't look good, according to the report. Listen, man. Don't fall for it, America. Do not fall for it. Trump do not have the COVID virus. You know how he's so quick to talk about Obama? Yeah, he talked about Obama a lot while Obama was in office. And now that Obama is not in office, he still talk about Obama. Where's Obama's birth certificate? Is Obama really a citizen? Well, let's talk about Trump diagnosis as a COVID patient. We need documentation, Mr. President. Show us the documentation saying that you have COVID. Where's your wife documentation saying she has COVID? Why your wife didn't go to the hospital if she had COVID, like you have COVID, Mr. Trump? I could tell you why your wife didn't go. Because she don't have it. She don't have COVID. The world knows she don't have COVID. You know she don't have COVID because you don't have COVID. You know what's funny? That this president went to the same hospital when he had to go for medical treatment. I believe it was something about him having a heart attack, which the world didn't know about. But when he went to that hospital, the very same hospital, no one didn't even know about it. He drove there secret-handedly. He was very quiet about that. But now, when we speak of the COVID, he couldn't make that same quiet trip. He had to have a helicopter drop down in front of the White House. He wanted this big show. Oh, poor Mr. President. Come on, don't front. Half of the world was celebrating when they heard about Donald Trump catching the COVID. Mm-hmm. Y'all ain't gotta admit it, but we know what was going on. If you look at the stock market concerning alcohol, that shit probably went up when Trump tweeted he had COVID. The world was ecstatic. But everything is short-lived nowadays when we speak of this year, 2020. When we seen Donald Trump walk out the White House, matter of fact, they didn't even show him walking. No. You didn't even see him get in the helicopter. It was the media who showed their side. And that's when the world said, oh, shit. This man is Superman. Look how he's walking. You supposed to be feeling fatigued, Mr. President. Yeah, weak. Can't breathe. We ain't see none of that. So you get in the helicopter. You go to the hospital. And the doctors there made an announcement saying that the next 48 days concerning your arrival at the hospital is very concerning. They said you had a high-grade fever. But no, you're Superman, Mr. Trump. You're able to do something that no other COVID patient has done since this pandemic started. You got that magic pill, Mr. President, that you can take and poof, you back on your feet. Remind me of the Toni Braxton song when she sung, breathe again, breathe again. Yeah, you can breathe. You can breathe. And then you make a video wearing the same clothes. Trump, are you trying to tell the American people that while you was in the hospital for those 2+ days that you didn't change clothes? You think we stupid, Mr. President? I know I'm not. But really? Come on now. You went to that hospital to spend a night, a couple of days, and came up with this ploy of having the COVID. You took a video which no one knew when you taking it. There's no time frame with that. The president, your president, is a fraud. Then he got his supporters standing outside of the hospital praying for a man who's lying about his medical condition. And what do Trump do? The unthinkable. He's supposed to have COVID. He signs himself out the hospital with a Secret Service man, and he drives around waving to his supporters. This is all a ploy to win the election. Listen, Trump niece warned you about this man. She told you whenever Donald Trump is in a situation where it doesn't look good, because let's face it, Joe Biden was handing him the business at that debate. All Trump did was do what he normally do, entertained us. He was loud, like always. He interrupted Joe Biden from speaking 147 times, they say. 147 times. He came late to the debate. Not because he was late, but he came late to fit the false story of him having COVID. So once it comes out that he has COVID, they can say, oh, that's why he came late to the debate, because he was sick then. Trump do not have COVID. He don't have it. Trump is quick to tell you about Barack Obama not being a citizen of the United States. How Barack Obama needed to show his birth certificate. Well, Mr. Trump, you need to show your medical documentation saying that you have COVID. Mm-hmm. You need to show that. Your wife need to show that. Your wife supposedly have COVID. Why she ain't go to the hospital? Ain't she home with the son? Mm. She passing the virus to the son? It don't add up. Mr. President, well, your president, why did you make a video at the hospital wearing the same clothes that you had on aboard the helicopter? When you aboard that helicopter, you had on the same clothes that you made in the hospital when you showed us that video. Talking about how you know about COVID. Talking about you in the school of COVID. Can't nobody tell you about COVID. Now you saying that Joe Biden don't know nothing about COVID because he hasn't lived COVID like you have. But yet you was the same president that was heard talking about how Joe Biden wear his mask everywhere. You downplayed COVID. Now all of a sudden you the superhero when we speak of COVID. You're a liar, Mr. Trump. And your niece had let it be known that whenever you are in trouble, meaning that the media is shining something on you that you don't want the world to see, that you do something else to deflect, to keep the attention away from the last situation you was in. And she's right. She's right. Because the world's no longer talking about you not paying taxes for the last 10 years. Good job, Mr. President. The world's no longer talking about the Proud Boys who you called out and said, step aside, stand back. Yeah, it's all about COVID. And it's a shame that your president is lying about having this disease. He do not have the COVID virus. He could never show you proof of having the COVID virus. He could never do that. This is all about Donald Trump becoming our next re-elected president. He's going to do whatever it takes to win this election. And y'all falling for it. Well, not me. Because I know he don't have it. I know his wife doesn't have it. Now, as far as the Secret Service men that was driving him around outside of the hospital, I know CNN was saying, why would they drive in the car with Donald Trump, knowing he has the COVID? Why would they put themselves at risk? Because they know that man don't have COVID. It's a safe drive. They know that. But don't be surprised that you hear that one of them caught COVID from the president to keep the narrative going. Yeah. To keep it going. Come on now. America, we smarter than that. You really believe Donald Trump had the COVID virus? You believe that shit? He don't have it. He don't have it. He's a liar. Peace, y'all.